Hey everyone, it's your girl Jessica, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're about to embark on a wild ride, a virtual trip to Poland. Buckle up, buttercups, because we're diving headfirst into a country bursting with history, culture, pierogies, oh my god, the pierogies, and some seriously stunning sights. Get ready to screenshot, because I've curated a list of the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in Poland. Like, seriously, if you don't add these to your travel bucket list, are you even living? Okay, dramatic much, but you get the point. From bustling cities with stories around every corner to charming towns straight out of a fairy tale, Poland has it all. So grab your passports, or just your imagination, because we're about to get our travel on. First up, we're hitting up Warsaw, the capital city that's like the phoenix of Poland. It rose from the ashes and is now absolutely thriving. We're talking vibrant streets, incredible food, and a history so rich it'll make your head spin. In a good way, I promise. You guys have to check out the Royal Castle, a historical gem that'll transport you back in time. And don't even get me started on the Old Town. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, with colorful buildings and cobblestone streets that are practically begging to be Instagrammed. Speaking of Instagram, Warsaw's street art scene is off the charts. Get ready for some seriously cool murals and graffiti that'll add a pop of color to your feed. And when you're ready for a break from all the sightseeing, Warsaw's got you covered with tons of cozy cafes and trendy restaurants. Oh, and did I mention the nightlife? Let's just say Warsaw knows how to party. Trust me, you'll leave this city feeling energized, inspired, and maybe just a little bit obsessed. Next stop, Krakow. This city is like stepping back in time, but with way better Wi-Fi. We're talking medieval architecture, cobblestone streets, and a history that's both fascinating and, honestly, a little bit spooky. You absolutely cannot miss Wawel Castle, a sprawling complex that's like something straight out of Game of Thrones, minus the dragons, probably. And speaking of magical creatures, legend has it that a dragon once lived under Wawel Hill. While you're in Krakow, you have to explore the Kazimierz district, the historical Jewish quarter. It's a melting pot of cultures and a reminder of Poland's rich and complex past. And for all my fellow foodies out there, Krakow is a culinary paradise. Be sure to try some traditional Polish food at a milk bar. They're like super affordable cafeterias that serve up delicious home-style meals. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Get ready to be wowed by Gdansk, a port city on the Baltic coast that's bursting with charm. Imagine colorful buildings, a stunning waterfront, and a history that's as rich as the amber you'll find in the local shops. First things first, you have to stroll along Długi Targ or Long Market, the heart of Gdansk's Old Town. It's lined with stunning architecture, cute cafes, and shops selling everything from amber jewelry to traditional Polish crafts. And speaking of amber, Gdansk is famous for it. You'll find amber everything here, from jewelry to sculptures to even amber-infused vodka. Because why not? But Gdansk isn't just about the past. It's got a vibrant modern side too. Check out the trendy cafes and restaurants popping up in the city's up-and-coming neighborhoods, or head to the waterfront for some stunning views of the Baltic Sea. Next up, we're off to Wrocław, a city that's so charming it's practically illegal. Seriously, get ready for picturesque canals, colorful buildings, and more gnomes than you can shake a stick at. Don't worry, they're friendly. Wrocław is known for its adorable dwarf statues, or krasnale, hidden all over the city. Seriously, keep your eyes peeled. You never know where you might spot one. It's like a real-life scavenger hunt. And while you're searching for gnomes, be sure to explore Wrocław's Market Square, one of the largest in Europe. It's surrounded by beautiful buildings, and there's always something going on, from street performers to markets to festivals. But the real magic of Wrocław lies in its canals and bridges. Take a boat tour or simply wander along the water's edge. It's the perfect way to soak up the city's romantic atmosphere. Calling all adventure junkies and mountain lovers, Zakopane is calling your name. Nestled in the breathtaking Tatra Mountains, this town is a paradise for hikers, skiers, and anyone who loves fresh air and stunning scenery. First things first, you have to take a ride on the funicular to the top of Gubełówka Mountain. Trust me, the panoramic views will take your breath away, and if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even hike back down, or, take the funicular again, no judgment here. Zakopane is also a great place to experience traditional Polish mountain culture. Check out the local markets for some unique souvenirs. or warm up with a hearty bowl of żurek, a traditional Polish soup. And of course, no trip to Zakopane is complete without trying some oskopek, a delicious smoked cheese made from sheep's milk. Whether you're hitting the slopes, exploring the mountains, or just soaking up the cozy atmosphere, Zakopane is sure to steal a piece of your heart. Get ready to fall in love with Poznan, a city that's got it all: stunning architecture, a rich history, and a youthful, energetic vibe. Seriously, this city is like the cool kid in school everyone wants to be friends with. Start your Poznan adventure in the Old Market Square, where you'll find the iconic Renaissance Town Hall. Every day at noon, make sure you're watching the Clock Tower 2 mechanical goats emerge and lock horns. It's quirky, it's fun, it's Poznan. And speaking of quirky, you have to check out Croissant Museum. Yes, you read that right. A museum dedicated to croissants. You can learn about the history of this beloved pastry, watch demonstrations, and of course, indulge in some delicious croissants. But Poznan isn't just about the past. It's got a thriving cultural scene too. Check out the city's many art galleries, theaters, and live music venues for a taste of Poznan's creative side. Welcome to Torun, the birthplace of Nicholas Copernicus, the astronomer who changed the way we see the universe. But don't worry, this city isn't all about science. It's also home to some seriously delicious gingerbread. First things first, you have to visit the Copernicus House, where the famous astronomer was born. It's now a museum where you can learn all about his life and work, and maybe even feel a little bit smarter for it. But Torun isn't just about history and science. It's also a city with a sweet tooth. Torun is famous for its gingerbread, and you'll find it everywhere, from traditional bakeries to modern cafes. And while you're indulging your sweet tooth, be sure to check out Torun's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with stunning medieval architecture. Take a stroll along the city walls, admire the Gothic churches, and soak up the charming atmosphere of this one-of-a-kind city. Get ready to be enchanted by Lublin, a city with a fairy tale-like old town, a rich history, and a vibrant cultural scene. Seriously, this city is like a hidden gem just waiting to be discovered. Start your Lublin adventure in the Old Town, a maze of cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and charming cafes. Be sure to check out Lublin Castle, a stunning Gothic structure that's now home to the Lublin Museum. And speaking of history, Lublin has a rich and complex past, and you can learn all about it at the Majdanek State Museum, a former concentration camp that now serves as a poignant reminder of the horrors of the Holocaust. But Lublin isn't just about the past. It's also a city with a bright future. Check out the city's many art galleries, theaters, and live music venues for a taste of Lublin's creative side. Get ready for a wild adventure in Bialowieza Forest, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to the last remaining population of European bison. Seriously, this forest is like stepping back in time. It's one of the most pristine and well-preserved forests in all of Europe. The best way to experience Bialowieza Forest is to go for a hike or bike ride along one of the many trails. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife. In addition to bison, you might spot deer, elk, wolves, and even lynx. And if you're lucky enough to visit during the spring, you might even hear the mating calls of the male bison, known as rutting. Trust me, it's an experience you'll never forget. But Bialowieza Forest isn't just about the wildlife. It's also home to some charming villages where you can experience traditional Polish culture. Be sure to try some local specialties, like potato pancakes, mushroom soup, and of course, bison grass vodka. Our final stop on this journey through Poland is a somber one, but it's a place everyone should visit at least once in their lifetime. Auschwitz-Birkenau, the largest Nazi concentration camp complex, stands as a chilling reminder of the horrors of the Holocaust. Walking through the gates of Auschwitz, you'll feel a weight settle upon you. The preserved barracks, the gas chambers, the crematoria, they all serve as a stark reminder of the atrocities committed here. You'll see piles of shoes, suitcases, and other belongings, each one representing a life tragically cut short. The stories of the victims, displayed through photographs and personal items, will stay with you long after you leave. A visit to Auschwitz-Birkenau is not an easy experience, but it's an important one. It's a reminder of the fragility of peace, the dangers of hatred, and the importance of remembering the past so that we can create a better future. And there you have it, my travel buddies. We just explored 10 incredible places in Poland, from bustling cities to charming towns to breathtaking natural wonders. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to book a flight right now. Poland has stolen a piece of my heart, and I know it will for you too. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your Polish adventure today. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more travel vlogs, tips, and shenanigans. Until next time, stay adventurous.